Hello friends, I am back with another update on my font editing program that I have been working on in an emulated Atari 800 here. This is running in Altura on a PC, but it is Atari 800 code entirely written in BASIC and assembly language for the Atari 800. And we have this lovely black screen here while everything loads in. You'll remember I had this screen loading up very, very slowly, and you could actually watch it being drawn in. I just turned the screen off and let it load in the background. Supposedly that makes it run slightly faster because the Atari is not rendering the whole screen. But for now, when my program is loading, it just shows a black screen. Someday, I'm going to have to put in some sort of loading screen there, some sort of animation or something to keep the user amused while stuff is loading. Anyhow, here is my font editing screen, familiar to those of you who have been watching me work on this. You can see I've got all the various characters in the font here. There's 128 characters, I believe, in the character set. It's half of 256. And if I click on one of the characters here, lo and behold, there it is. This is the number 5. You can see here and here. Now it is showing up in my grid here. And the even more exciting part, not only do I have it showing up in the grid here, but I went ahead and let myself start editing. So if I click on one of these little blocks in here, it changes the state of that block. And you can see it's actually editing the character in real time. So now I can make my font whatever I want it to be. If I click away to a different letter or number or symbol or whatever, you can see it loads up over there. And then if I click back to that 5 I was working on, there's the weird edited 5 that I was just working on. So yeah, everything is working exactly the way that I wanted it to. It took a long time to get everything working, I will say. I had a few boneheaded moments, a few incorrect assumptions, one incorrect character in assembly language that stumped me for like an hour and a half. I must have looked at that code for an hour. It was not terribly long code. It was like 30 lines of code, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. I'll explain it in my blog. So if you look at my blog, you'll see why that didn't work and what the solution was, and it is embarrassing. But that's programming for you. Anyhow, yeah, finally have this working. The downside is that my buttons aren't working yet, so I'm going to have buttons around here that say New, Save, Load, Options, and Test. And I don't have any of those buttons set up yet. So that's my next chore, is to get those buttons working so that I can actually save a font after I have messed with it. And then I can start creating my own fonts, which is exciting. Anyhow, thank you for watching, folks, and I will see you all again very soon. Ta.